Hello, we're back again and it's Responding to Life. My name is NKATHA. So today is day 31 of the 100 Days of Happiness Challenge. And you know what? Right before we even get into our video, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of our videos. And let's get right into today's video. So, you know the drill. As usual, our video is inspired by a quote. And today's quote is by Lao Tzu. And Lao says, because once one believes in oneself, one does not try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Can we have a round of applause? Because this is something that is very, very important. And in this week, just in this week alone, I think I've said this like three times to conversations that I've been part of. And one of the things that I have noticed, and we also discussed in the Arts and Hearts show, is that a lot of individuals usually do a lot of things to their bodies, and we're dealing with discrimination, and why people do the things that they do. It's simply because a lot of people are trying to seek approval simply because they want to feel better about themselves. But Lao is here telling us that once you believe in yourself, you don't need others to believe in you, and you don't need to convince others simply because you do believe in yourself, you do believe in your capabilities. So many of us on social media, we get to a point where a lot of us are questioned in terms of our capability, our jobs. There's so many people who are out there trying to call you out and make you feel inferior simply because they don't feel any better about themselves. But that's not the point. The point is, because of this, we end up doubting ourselves. Another thing that Lao says is that because you really are confident in yourself, you don't need anybody's approval. And I think that's one of the most important things. Once you're confident in who you are, once you believe in who you are, anybody else's approval will be null and void. I mean, of course, fine, you appreciate it, good. However, if I'm gonna do anything simply because I want to seek your approval. So let's say, for instance, if I'm gonna go for a whole course simply because I want to prove to someone, or rather make somebody else approve of me because I want to impress them, and so on and so forth, then you get to a bubble of, you may even go to things that you don't even like, you may do things that you don't even care about simply because you're seeking approval. But once I'm confident within myself, I don't need whether you think what I'm doing is wrong or right, whether you think it's good or bad. As long as I know I am right within my values, my beliefs, who I am, and my own happiness, then I don't need your approval. To be honest, I do not need anybody else's approval. And that's facts. That is facts, and I can take that to the bank, basically. Another thing that Lao says that once you love yourself and once you accept yourself, then you don't need the whole world to accept you. And once you're confident in who you are, the whole world ends up accepting you. Funny how that works, actually, because you realize that people who walk around with little to no confidence, they end up having struggles in terms of getting to be liked, getting to be accepted, getting to even being accepted into groups, into social situations. They basically are socially awkward simply because they don't accept themselves in who they are. However, funny thing is that you'd think that it would go the other way around, but once you accept yourself, once you love yourself, you realize that you don't have a problem fitting in. Not that you need to fit in, but you don't have a problem fitting in. People approve of you as you are simply because you've accepted who you are. You've accepted your body, you've accepted your mind, you've accepted your capabilities, you've accepted who you are, your kindness, your mentality, every single thing that makes you you, you've accepted that. And once you get into that, the whole world all of a sudden accepts you. The whole world approves, or rather, approves is a bad word, but the world accepts you for who you are. And you'd think that it would be the other way around, but it's not. So work on who you are, and remember that at the end of the day, it's all about working from inside out. It's not about outside in. Therefore, you don't need anybody's approval so that you can approve of yourself. You first work on that out on the inside first. You don't need anybody's acceptance for people to accept you. And you are who you are, and stop believing in who you are, because this world owes you nothing, and therefore it will give you nothing if you don't give it to yourself. Remember that. So with that said, do not forget to follow us on our social media accounts at Victoria_NKATHA and at responding_to_life. And also do not forget to visit us on our website, www.respondingtolife.org. And do not forget to also subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of our videos. So from us, with love, my name is Victoria NKATHA, and see you in the next video.